Hello, and welcome back to Better English Step by Step. This is your calm, long-form English learning podcast, where we take one clear goal and walk through it slowly, step by step. I am Sarah, and I am so happy you are here with us today.
And I am Mark. Hello, everyone. It is great to have you listening. Today, we have a very special lesson planned for you. It is a lesson that might change the way you travel and the way you speak to strangers in English.
That is right, Mark. You know, we often hear from our listeners that they feel confident with their vocabulary. They know the words for train station, for restaurant, for hotel, and for ticket. But when they actually travel to an English-speaking country, like the UK or the US or Australia, they sometimes feel like they are being treated a little coldly, or maybe they feel like they are not connecting with people.
Exactly. And the reason for this is often not your vocabulary. It is not your pronunciation. It is your level of directness. In many cultures, it is perfectly normal to be direct. You might walk into a shop and say, "Give me 2 coffees." Or you might ask a stranger, "Where is the bank?" In your language, that might be polite. But in English, especially when speaking to people you do not know, direct questions can sound aggressive.
They can sound a little bit rude, even if you do not mean to be rude. So today, we are going to learn the grammar of politeness. We are going to master something called indirect questions. By the end of this hour, you will know exactly how to soften your English so you sound friendly, calm, and advanced. You will go from saying, "Where is it?" to saying, "Could you tell me where it is?"
It sounds like a small change, Sarah, but it makes a huge difference in how people treat you. We're going to do this slowly. We will explain the grammar, and then we will do plenty of practice. You can just listen, relax, and repeat after us.
Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you want to build better English step by step and enjoy learning with long, relaxing podcast-style lessons, just click that subscribe button now so you never miss a session. Now, Mark, let's start with the core problem. What is the difference between a direct question and an indirect question?
A direct question is the standard question form you learn when you are a beginner. It asks for information in the quickest, simplest way. For example, where is the bathroom? Or what time is it? Or when does the train leave? These are grammatically correct. However, they are very abrupt. They feel like a demand.
Right. If I stop someone on the street and say, "Where is the station?" it feels like I am demanding an answer immediately. It puts pressure on the other person. To make this softer, to make it polite, we add a phrase to the beginning of the sentence. We call this an introductory phrase. Common examples are, "Could you tell me?" or "Do you know?"
But here is the trick, and this is where many learners make a mistake. When you add that polite phrase at the beginning, the grammar of the main question must change. You cannot simply stick the 2 parts together. You cannot say, "Could you tell me where is the station?" That is actually incorrect grammar.
This is the most common mistake intermediate learners make. They say, "Do you know what time is it?" This is incorrect. The rule is this. When you turn a direct question into an indirect question, the word order changes. In a direct question, the verb comes before the subject. Is it? Is the station? Is the bank? But in an indirect question, the subject goes back to the normal position, before the verb. It becomes, "Do you know where the station is?"
Let's listen to that difference again carefully. Direct, where is the station? Indirect, do you know where the station is? Notice that the word is moves to the end.
Exactly. We are switching from question word order to sentence word order. It feels strange at first because you are asking a question, so you want to use question grammar. But because the polite phrase at the beginning, "Do you know?" is already the question part, the rest of the sentence relaxes into a statement structure.
Let's practice this specific pattern first. We will start with questions using the verb to be, because these are very common when you are traveling. Questions like, "Where is it? Who is he? What is that?" We are going to take a direct question, and we want you to transform it into a polite question, starting with, "Do you know?"
I will say the direct question, then I will pause. I want you to try to say the polite version out loud. Then Mark will say the correct answer, and you can repeat it after him to check your pronunciation. Let's try one as a test. Direct. Where is the bank? Do you know where the bank is? Did you hear that? Not where is the bank, but where the bank is. Let's try another one. Direct. What time is it? Do you know what time it is? Excellent. Notice the shift. Is it becomes it is. Okay, let's do 10 of these. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, just focus on the rhythm of the grammar. Number 1. Where is the nearest hotel?
Do you know where the nearest hotel is?
Listen to the rhythm again. Do you know where the nearest hotel is? Repeat that.
Do you know where the nearest hotel is?
Good. Number 2. Where is the ticket office?
Do you know where the ticket office is?
Number 3. Who is that man?
Do you know who that man is?
Number 4. What is the password?
Do you know what the password is?
Number 5. Why is the train delayed?
Do you know why the train is delayed?
Let's pause there for a second. That was a good one. Direct. Why is the train delayed? Indirect. Do you know why the train is delayed? The subject is the train. The verb is. In the polite version, the train comes before is.
It is much softer, isn't it? If you ask a train guard, why is the train delayed? It sounds like you are angry. It sounds like a complaint. But if you say, do you know why the train is delayed? You sound simply curious. You sound patient.
Exactly. It changes the emotion of the interaction. Let's continue with our practice. Number 6. Where is the bathroom?
Do you know where the bathroom is?
Number 7. How much is the ticket?
Do you know how much the ticket is?
Number 8. What is the answer?
Do you know what the answer is?
Number 9. Which one is the best?
Do you know which one the best is?
And number 10. Where is the exit?
Do you know where the exit is?
Great job. That is the first pattern. The verb to be moves to the end. But Mark, what happens when we have other verbs? What happens when we use words like do, does, or did in the direct question? For example, when does the store open?
This is the second big rule. In direct questions, we use helper verbs like do, does, and did. Where do you live? When does it start? What did you buy? When we switch to indirect polite questions, we simply delete the helper verb. We take it out completely.
So if the direct question is, when does the store open, we remove the word does. And because we remove does, we have to make sure the main verb is correct. In this case, open needs an S because it is singular. So it becomes, do you know when the store opens?
That is a little tricky. Let's break it down. Direct, when does the train leave? We delete does. We keep the S on the verb leave. Indirect, do you know when the train leaves?
And what about past tense? What if I say, what did he say?
For past tense, we delete the helper verb did, and we change the main verb to the past tense form. So say becomes said. Indirect, do you know what he said?
This feels a lot more like a normal sentence structure, doesn't it?
It does. Think of it this way. You are stripping away the question grammar, the do, the does, the did, and you are just leaving a normal statement inside the polite shell.
Let's practice this. It is the best way to learn. We will stick with the polite phrase, do you know, for now, so you can focus on the change in the verb. I will give you the direct question. You remove the helper verb and fix the main verb. Number 1, when does the movie start?
Do you know when the movie starts?
Notice Mark added the S to start. Starts. Repeat that. Do you know when the movie starts?
Do you know when the movie starts?
Number 2, where does she live?
Do you know where she lives?
Number 3, what time does the bank close?
Do you know what time the bank closes?
Number 4, how much does it cost?
Do you know how much it costs?
Okay, now let's try a few with do. This is often for plural subjects or you. Number 6, where do they go?
Do you know where they go?
Here we just remove do. The verb go stays the same. Number 7, what do you need?
Do you know what you need?
Number 8, when do the trains arrive?
Do you know when the trains arrive?
Now let's try the past tense. Remember, remove did and put the verb in the past. Number 9, when did he leave?
Do you know when he left?
Left. Leave becomes left. Repeat that one. Do you know when he left?
Do you know when he left?
And number 10, what did she buy?
Do you know what she bought?
Excellent. You are doing very well. This is high-level grammar. It is the kind of grammar that makes native speakers think, wow, this person really knows English. It flows much better than the choppy, direct questions.
Let's mix it up a little bit. We have been using do you know for every sentence, but there are other polite introductory phrases you can use. Do you know is great, but sometimes you want to be even more polite. You can use could you tell me?
Could you tell me? This is beautiful. It is perfect for asking strangers for help. Excuse me, could you tell me where the station is? It is very soft. It is very respectful.
The grammar rules are exactly the same. We still change the word order. We still remove do, does, and did. We are just changing the opening phrase. Instead of do you know, we say could you tell me?
Let's try a few of these. Imagine you are a tourist in a new city. You are looking at a map. You stop someone on the street. Use could you tell me? Number 1, where is the museum?
Could you tell me where the museum is?
Number 2. How do I get to the center?
Could you tell me how I get to the center?
Number 3. What time is it?
Could you tell me what time it is?
Number 4. Where is the nearest ATM?
Could you tell me where the nearest ATM is?
Number 5. When does the bus come?
Could you tell me when the bus comes?
I hope you are repeating these out loud. It is so important to get your mouth used to this rhythm. Could you tell me when the bus comes? It is longer than when does the bus come, but it is much nicer.
It is like music, Sarah. Direct questions are like a drum beat. Bang, bang, bang. Where is it? Who is he? Indirect questions are like a melody. They flow. Could you tell me where it is?
That is a lovely way to think about it. Now, we need to address a specific type of question that causes a lot of trouble. We have been talking about questions that start with question words. Who, what, where, when, why, how. These are called WH questions. But what about yes or no questions?
Right. Questions like, is the bank open? Or, do you have Wi-Fi? Or, is this seat free? These questions do not have a WH word. So when we turn them into indirect questions, we cannot use who or what or where as a connector. We need a new connecting word.
And that connecting word is if, or sometimes whether. But for today, let's focus on if. It is the most common. So if the direct question is the bank open? The indirect question becomes, do you know if the bank is open?
We insert the word if right after the polite phrase. Do you know if the bank is open? And notice, the grammar rule from before still applies. The subject comes before the verb. Is the bank becomes the bank is.
Let's hear that comparison again. Direct, is the bank open? Indirect, do you know if the bank is open?
It is almost like saying, do you know the answer to this question? Is the bank open? The word if acts as the bridge.
Let's try another one. Direct, does the hotel have a pool? Indirect, do you know if the hotel has a pool? We removed does, we changed have to has, and we added if.
This is very useful when you are checking information. Maybe you are at the airport. Maybe you are checking into a hotel. You have a lot of small questions. Is breakfast included? Is there a gym? Is the flight on time? Asking these directly, is breakfast included, can sound a bit demanding. Using do you know if makes you sound relaxed.
Let's practice this structure. I will give you a yes or no question. You transform it using do you know if. Number 1, is the store open?
Do you know if the store is open?
Number 2, is this the right train?
Do you know if this is the right train?
Number 3, does the room have a view?
Do you know if the room has a view?
Number 4, did she call?
Do you know if she called?
Remember to change the tense. Did she call becomes if she called. Number 5, is it raining?
Do you know if it is raining?
Number 6, can I park here?
Do you know if I can park here?
Number 7, is there a bathroom here?
Do you know if there is a bathroom here?
Number 8, are they coming?
Do you know if they are coming?
Number 9, is this seat taken?
Do you know if the seat is taken?
Number 10, does the ticket include lunch?
Do you know if the ticket includes lunch?
Wonderful. You are mastering the logic of these sentences. You are taking a direct question, adding a polite opener, inserting if, and relaxing the grammar into a statement.
Now, Sarah, I want to take this one step further. We have talked about do you know and could you tell me. These are great for asking for information, but what if you are asking for a favor? Or what if you are making a request? There is a phrase that is even more polite, even more sophisticated.
Oh, I think I know which one you mean. Is it I was wondering?
Yes, I was wondering. This is the gold standard of polite English. If you use this, people will treat you with a lot of respect. I was wondering if...
Let's look at the grammar of this phrase. I was wondering. It is technically the past continuous tense, but we use it to talk about the present. This is a strange quirk of English. When we want to be polite, we often use the past tense. It creates distance. It makes the request feel less direct, less immediate, and therefore less aggressive.
So instead of saying, "Can you help me?" you say, "I was wondering if you could help me."
Instead of saying, "Do you have a table for two?" you say, "I was wondering if you had a table for two."
Notice that because I was wondering is in the past tense, it is very common to shift the rest of the sentence into the past tense too. I was wondering if you had, I was wondering if you could, I was wondering if it was. This is called backshifting. You don't always have to do it, but it sounds incredibly natural and fluent.
Let's try to build some sentences with I was wondering if. Imagine you are at a restaurant. You want to change tables. A direct request would be, can we change tables? That is okay, but it is a little blunt. How would we say this with I was wondering?
I was wondering if we could change tables.
Listen to how soft that is. I was wondering if we could change tables. It implies no pressure. If we can't, it is okay. But I am just asking.
Let's try another one. You are at a hotel. You want a late checkout. Direct. Can I have a late checkout? Sarah, how do we make this beautiful?
I was wondering if I could have a late checkout.
Perfect. Let's drill this. We will focus on requests using can. Can I? Can we? Can you? You will change can to could and use I was wondering if. Number 1. Can I use the phone?
I was wondering if I could use the phone. Repeat that. It is a long sentence. I was wondering if I could use the phone.
I was wondering if I could use the phone.
Number 2. Can you help me with my bag?
I was wondering if you could help me with my bag.
Number 3. Can we sit by the window?
I was wondering if we could sit by the window.
Number 4. Can I ask you a question?
I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
Number 5. Can you take a photo of us?
I was wondering if you could take a photo of us.
Now let's try with do. Direct, do you have a vegetarian menu? We will change do have to did have or simply had.
I was wondering if you had a vegetarian menu.
Number 6. Do you sell stamps here?
I was wondering if you sold stamps here.
Number 7. Do you know the time?
I was wondering if you knew the time.
Number 8. Is the manager here?
I was wondering if the manager was here.
Number 9. Is it possible to upgrade?
I was wondering if it was possible to upgrade.
And number 10. Are you free later?
I was wondering if you were free later.
This structure, I was wondering, is particularly good when you think the answer might be no. It protects you and it protects the other person. If you say, can I have a discount? And they say no, it feels like a rejection. It is awkward. But if you say, I was wondering if there were any discounts available, and they say, I'm sorry, not today, it feels like a gentle conversation.
That is such a good point. Politeness in English is often about giving the other person a way to say no without feeling bad. It's about saving face. When you use indirect questions, you are showing that you understand this social game.
We have covered a lot of ground so far. We have looked at what questions with do you know, we have looked at yes-no questions with if, and we have looked at polite requests with I was wondering. Now I want to combine everything into a mixed practice session.
This is the ultimate test. We are going to simulate a travel experience. We will start at the airport, then go to the station, then the hotel, then a restaurant. We will give you a situation and a direct thought. You need to turn it into a polite question using any of the phrases we learned. You can use could you tell me, do you know, or I was wondering.
Try to mix them up. Don't use the same one every time. I will set the scene. Listen carefully.
Scene 1. The airport. You cannot find the check-in desk for your flight. You see an airport worker. You want to ask, where is the check-in desk?
Go ahead. Ask politely.
Could you tell me where the check-in desk is?
Scene 2. You are at the immigration counter. You need a pen to fill out a form. You want to ask the officer, can I borrow a pen?
I was wondering if I could borrow a pen.
Scene 3. You are at the train station. You are not sure if the train goes to the city center. You ask a stranger, does this train go to the center?
Do you know if this train goes to the center?
Scene 4. Still at the station. You need to buy a ticket, but the machine is broken. You ask a guard, where can I buy a ticket?
Could you tell me where I can buy a ticket?
Scene 5. You arrive at your hotel. You are early. You want to know if your room is ready. Direct. Is my room ready?
Do you know if my room is ready?
Scene 6. You are hungry. You ask the receptionist for a recommendation. Direct. Where is a good restaurant?
Could you tell me where a good restaurant is?
Scene 7. You are at the restaurant. You want to see the wine list. Direct. Can I see the wine list?
I was wondering if I could see the wine list.
Scene 8. You finished your meal. You need the bill. Direct. Can I have the bill?
Could you tell me if I could have the bill? Or simply, I was wondering if I could have the bill.
Scene 9. You are walking back to the hotel. You are lost. You ask someone, which way is the Hilton Hotel?
Do you know which way the Hilton Hotel is?
Scene 10. The next morning.
You want to leave your bags at the hotel after you check out. Direct. Can I leave my bags here?
I was wondering if I could leave my bags here.
How did you do? Did you feel the difference in tone? These sentences are longer, yes. They take more effort to say, but they are the key to smooth, happy travel experiences.
It is also about rhythm. When you practice these, try not to sound like a robot. Do, you, know, where, the, bank, is. Try to link the words together. Do you know? Do you know where the bank is?
That is a great tip. The polite phrase at the start usually gets said quite quickly. Could you tell me? It sounds like one long word. Could you tell me? Could you tell me where it is?
And I was wondering. It flows.
Let's take a few minutes to focus specifically on pronunciation and flow. We have the grammar now. The grammar is solid in your mind. Subject before verb, know, do, does, did. Use if for yes, no. Now let's polish the sound. I will say a phrase. I want you to shadow me. This means repeating it exactly as I say it, with the same speed and intonation.
Listen to where Sarah puts the stress. Usually, the stress goes on the important information at the end of the sentence, not on the polite phrase at the beginning.
Right. If I say, do you know where the bank is? The stress is on bank. Do you know where the bank is? I don't say, do you know where the bank is? The question isn't about my knowledge, it is about the bank.
Let's try that. Repeat after Sarah. Focus on the stress.
Do you know where the bank is?
Do you know where the bank is?
Could you tell me what time it is?
Could you tell me what time it is?
Do you know if it is open?
Do you know if it is open?
I was wondering if you could help me.
I was wondering if you could help me.
Do you know when the train leaves?
Do you know when the train leaves?
Could you tell me how much it costs?
Could you tell me how much it costs?
Do you know who that man is?
Do you know who that man is?
I was wondering if you had a table.
I was wondering if you had a table.
Do you know why it is closed?
Do you know why it is closed?
Excellent. You can hear that the polite intro is almost thrown away. It is quick and light. The weight of the sentence falls on the information you want.
This helps you sound fluent. If you speak every word with the same weight, it sounds robotic. But if you glide over the polite phrase and land on the key word, you sound natural.
Now, Mark, I want to address one more small detail. We talked about do you know and could you tell me. Are there any other phrases our listeners might hear or want to use?
Yes, there are many. Once you understand the rule of indirect questions, the word order change, you can use it with many introductory phrases. For example, do you have any idea? Do you have any idea where he is?
That is a good one. It is very similar to do you know. Do you have any idea when it starts?
Another one is, I am not sure. This is a statement, not a question, but it works the same way. Direct, where is it? Indirect, I am not sure where it is.
Oh, I love that one. It is great for answering questions, too. If someone asks you, where is the bank? You can say, I am not sure where the bank is. You keep the statement word order.
Or, I would like to know. Direct, when does it open? Indirect, I would like to know when it opens.
This is very common in formal emails. If you are writing an email to a hotel or a school, you don't say, how much is the course? You say, I would like to know how much the course is.
Let's do a quick drill with I would like to know. This is great for formal context. Number 1, how much is the fee?
I would like to know how much the fee is.
Number 2, when does the class start?
I would like to know when the class starts.
Number 3, is breakfast included?
I would like to know if breakfast is included.
Number 4, did you receive my email?
I would like to know if you received my email.
Number 5, where is the office located?
I would like to know where the office is located.
You see, the rule is universal. Once you unlock this pattern, subject, then verb, you can use it with do you know? Could you tell me? I was wondering. I am not sure. I would like to know. It is all the same mechanics.
That is the beauty of grammar patterns. You learn one rule, and it opens up hundreds of sentences. You don't need to memorize 1,000 phrases. You just need to master the indirect question.
We have about 10 minutes left in our hour. I think we should do a final challenge, a speed round.
Oh, I like speed rounds. How does it work?
I will say a direct question. You have to transform it immediately. I won't tell you which phrase to use. You choose. Pick the one that feels right to you. Use do you know? Could you tell me? Or I was wondering. The goal is speed. Don't think about the grammar rule for too long. Just trust your instinct. Trust what we have practiced.
Okay, listeners, are you ready? Trust your ear. You have heard these patterns hundreds of times in the last 45 minutes. Your brain knows what to do.
Let's go.
Where is the post office?
Could you tell me where the post office is?
What time does the show start?
Do you know what time the show starts?
Is this the way to the beach?
Do you know if this is the way to the beach?
Can I have a glass of water?
I was wondering if I could have a glass of water.
Why is the road closed?
Do you know why the road is closed?
How far is the airport?
Could you tell me how far the airport is?
Do you sell batteries?
Do you know if you sell batteries?
Who is in charge here?
Can you tell me who is in charge here?
When will it be ready?
Do you know when it will be ready?
Is it free?
Do you know if it is free?
Can you call a taxi for me?
I was wondering if you could call a taxi for me.
Where did I put my keys?
I am not sure where I put my keys.
What does this word mean?
Do you know what this word means?
How long does the trip take?
Could you tell me how long the trip takes?
Is anyone sitting here?
Do you know if anyone is sitting here?
Whew, that was fast. How did you feel? Did you stumble? Did you get stuck on the do or does?
If you did stumble, that is completely normal. In the speed round, the pressure is higher. When you are actually speaking to a person, you will feel that same pressure. That is why we practice like this.
If you found the speed round difficult, I recommend going back to the beginning of this episode and listening again tomorrow. Repetition is the mother of skill. You cannot learn this by understanding it once. You have to hear it until it sounds right, and the wrong way sounds wrong.
That is a great point, Mark. Language learning isn't just about logic, it is about intuition. And intuition comes from volume. It comes from hearing the correct pattern 500 times. That is why we make these long episodes. We want to wash your brain in correct English.
Before we wrap up, let's summarize the 3 golden rules of the polite tourist.
Rule number 1, use an introductory phrase. Don't just ask who or where. Start with, "Excuse me, could you tell me?" Or, "Excuse me, do you know?" This signals that you are polite and friendly.
Rule number 2, change the word order. Switch from question mode to statement mode. Not where is it, but where it is. Not what time is it, but what time it is.
Rule number 3, drop the helper verbs. Delete do, does, and did. And remember to fix the main verb. Add the S for he, she, it, or change it to past tense if needed.
And a bonus rule, use if for yes-no questions. Do you know if it is open?
If you follow these rules, you will never sound rude. You will sound sophisticated, thoughtful, and proficient. You will find that people are more patient with you. They will smile more. They will be happier to help you.
It really changes the dynamic of travel. Instead of being a confused tourist barking questions, you become a polite visitor engaging in conversation.
I have a small homework assignment for you, a challenge for the next 24 hours.
Oh, I love homework. What is it?
For the next day, I want you to try to use one indirect question. You can do this in a real conversation if you have the chance, but if you don't have anyone to speak English with, I want you to do it in your head, or talk to yourself in the mirror.
Just one?
Just one perfectly formed indirect question. Maybe you are looking for your keys. Instead of thinking, "Where are my keys?" force yourself to think, "I wonder where my keys are," or "Do I know where my keys are?"
Or if you are checking the weather, instead of "Is it raining?" ask yourself, "I wonder if it is raining."
Exactly. Catch yourself using a direct question and mentally flip it into an indirect one. This habit of self-correction is how you become your own teacher.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, if you found this step-by-step method helpful, please consider sharing this channel with a friend who is also learning English. We are a small channel, and your recommendation means the world to us.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We have many more long-form, calm lessons coming up on tenses, prepositions, and natural phrases. We want to help you reach your goals, one calm hour at a time.
Thank you so much for spending this hour with us. You put in the work, you practiced, you spoke out loud. That is something to be proud of.
Absolutely. Be proud of your effort today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and step by step, your English will get better. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy studies.